Well, good morning, everyone. It's Zach Grantham with 93.1 Katy Country, along with Big Dave
Hey
over at
there.
Mad Rock 1025. Now, Dave, we don't have enough time for this, but you got a haircut and it's freaking me out a little bit.
I did. I didn't completely shave it, but it's pretty close. Really easy to take care of during the summertime.
If you shaved your head, man, we'd look like brothers.
I look more like Uncle Fester. I'm not going to go that route.
Uncle Fester. Oh, that's
I
funny.
don't walk around with a light bulb in my mouth. But yeah, we're here to announce the name of our final Teacher of the Month, right? For our Teacher of the Year program, brought to you by Knight Furniture and Pediatric Dentistry of Sherman and our friends at Parkway Buick GMC. And so I'll give you the honor of introducing our last Teacher of the Month for this year.
Yeah, it's our May Teacher of the Month, rounding out the school year for this year. And we have from Fairview Elementary School within the Sherman ISD, we have Casey Harmon. Mrs. Harmon, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
What's going on in your classroom today?
Well, we're actually doing Mother's Day poetry right now. So I teach writing, so we're doing a lot of poetry this week.
All right. Well, please do not look at any of my work on the Katy Country website.
Okay.
If you teach writing, because that would be awful. But yeah, so you were nominated by one of your students' parents, and I find it funny because it says under the section, how many years have they taught? They said a while. So
a while.
It made me giggle. But so how long have you been doing the teaching thing now?
9 years, just 9 years. This is year 9 for me, and I subbed for about 5 years before that in the district when my boys were little. So not too long, not too terribly long, but
And
yeah.
it was just something you knew immediately that you wanted to do?
Oh yeah, I mean, as a kid, I've always loved kids and working with kids, so I knew teaching was something I wanted to do. You know, even in high school, I worked in the PALS program, and then I've always just loved kids. You know, so I wanted to make sure I had a job where I could work with them, coach them, teach them. I like being a safe place for them. Some of them may not have that at home, so it's just a huge passion for me.
Do you have anybody in your family who's a teacher? Maybe help guide you to that
No,
direction?
I really don't. I really don't. No. I mean, my sister right now, she's a homeschool teacher. She teaches her son at home, and then she has a daughter that goes to school here in Sherman too. But I have a great respect for her because, you know, she's a stay-at-home mom, and then homeschools her son, and she does it all for no teacher appreciation week or no pay, you know, so definitely respect her. But yeah, no other people in my family that I know of are teachers. I do have an uncle that is a teacher. I just left him out. My uncle is a teacher, retired now, but he's taught for a long time in Irving. Yeah.
So it is National Teacher Appreciation Week. So I imagine the Fairview PTO has probably treated y'all very kindly with some goodies and treats and food and all that stuff. Probably not good if you're like me and you're always trying to watch what you're eating.
Yes, it's very hard. Yesterday we had Dad's Donuts. They gave us all 2 donuts, and the day before was tacos at lunch, and I'm not sure what today is, but it makes it very hard to be good.
Oh man! All right, this is Casey Harmon. She is with Fairview Elementary School. What college did you go to?
I went to University of North Texas in Denton.
Ah, Mean Green.
Mean Green, yeah. Yes, I loved it. Loved it there.
Most of the folks that we talked to, they went to Southeastern in Durant.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave. Sorry about that, Dave.
Southeastern's a great school too. Yeah, I loved UNT. They have a great teacher program, a lot of great departments actually, but I loved it there.
Now you teach 4th grade, but it says here, like on your nomination form, that you've kind of moved around a little bit. You were a 2nd grade teacher, a 3rd grade teacher, now 4th grade, and so you've had some students like for 3 straight years. Is that right?
Yes. I started out teaching 4th grade when I first came here, and then I moved down to 3rd and moved down to 2nd. And so the students I have right now are students I had in 2nd grade because I moved up each year. And then next year is a whole new challenge because I'm going to 1st grade next year. So I haven't taught 1st grade before, so I'm excited, but a little bit nervous about it. And But yeah, I've had a lot of these kids. They've become like my own children. I mean, they're a big part of my heart. So it's going to be hard to see them go when they leave Fairview.
So you're going to first grade next year?
Yes.
Oh, I just figured you were going to go to fifth grade. Like
I know. I was like, no, I don't want to go higher. I started out in fourth grade, wanted to always teach a lower grade, and I moved down to second, but then moved back up. And with COVID last year, a lot of us kind of got moved around. But I think I'd take the cake at Fairview for moving around the most lately. So.
Well, at this point, you should just go to first grade next year, then back to second grade the year after that, and just go back up.
Going up. Yeah.
Yes.
I could. I definitely could do it.
She's like, no.
I don't want to, but I could. I know. I think I have to change classrooms this time. It's like the 7th time I've changed classrooms. So it comes with a lot of physically moving stuff too. So.
Yeah. Okay.
It's tricky.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to move around all the time. All right, this is Casey Harmon with Fairview Elementary School within the Sherman ISD. So what is one of your main goals that you try to achieve every single day you're coming in the classroom and contact with your kiddos?
Relationships are a big deal for me and for the kids. So just building that trust with them, building a relationship, it's so important, because if you don't have that, I mean, you're not going to get much done with your teaching. So just building relationships with kids is so big. I want them to come in if they don't look like they're happy, I want to make them happy, and I want them to leave happy. And, it's just, I care more about the people that they're becoming in the world than, any test score they'll ever have. So that's important to me, along with teaching, of course, but that part is really important for me.
Now, you said that you are doing poetry, Mother's Day poetry right now. So did you have an example that you like as we were sitting here talking, I was just thinking about, what if I had an assignment where I had to do it, it'd be like, all right, my kid, so roses are red, violets are blue. My kids love their mom and she loves them too. See, I mean, just nice and simple.
That's perfect. That's great. You're hired. You can come be in my class. We're doing acrostic poems today, and we've done some limericks this week. So I'm not sure what they kind of get to choose what they do for their moms, but yeah, they're really liking acrostic poems. It's kind of like where you can write your name vertically on a piece of paper and then write a word or a phrase to go with each letter. They love that. It's easy.
How would I do that with Zach? Like,
yeah. I have a student with a first name with a Z this morning, and she was like, there aren't any words with a Z, so it's kind of tricky.
Zany.
I think she used zealous. I think she's zealous.
Zealous. Okay.
Like yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah. It's hard for some of those letters that aren't used as much.
I got, need to get something for my wife for Mother's Day, so I need to write this down.
Write down a poem. There you go.
The
handmade stuff is
right? Zealous and zany.
Zealous and zany. Yeah, those are good.
That's good. All right.
She got a dictionary out, so dictionary.
Okay, well, I don't know what that is, but we'll talk after we get done with the interview here. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you
Casey
so
Harmon.
much.
We are so excited for you, and you're actually our last teacher for our Mad Rocking Katy Country Teacher of the Year program. But there is one more award, which we'll do in a couple of weeks when we find out who is our Teacher of the Year, and that means you're eligible for that as well, Mrs. Harmon.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Now, we have one question that we always ask our teachers, and I'm going to allow Dave to do the honors this time around. But there's one very important question. Dave knows where I'm going with this.
Yeah, thanks to our sponsors, Knight Furniture and Pediatric Dentistry of Sherman and Parkway Buick GMC, not only do you get named our Teacher of the Month for May, but you also get $750 from our sponsors.
Awesome.
Which is
oh, my gosh.
So
thank you
that
so
final
much.
question. That final question is, what are you going to do with the $750? We're nosy.
I have no idea. I'm sure I'll buy some stuff for my new first grade classroom. I don't know what yet, but I've got a long list, wish list. Yeah.
You teachers, I tell you what, you're always thinking about your kiddos, and you're putting your kiddos first, which is amazing. That's why you're the May Teacher of the Month. But I mean, you at least go out to like a nice restaurant first, and then do the first grade classroom. Can you do that?
Yes, I'll definitely do that. My boys will be glad to do that too.
There you go.
They
Yeah.
go out. Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And yeah, I know, Dave, I was about to go right into the nomination spill that we normally have, but
We're done.
we're done for this year. So we do want to thank all of our teachers that have been involved in doing these StreamYards. This has been something new for us too, Miss Harmon, because you know we're used to having folks come in and talking to us in the studio.
Right. Yeah.
So y'all actually are more experienced at this with the whole virtual learning thing than we are.
Maybe just a little. Yeah.
Yeah. But once again, congratulations to Casey Harmon from Fairview Elementary School. And we will announce, Dave, our Teacher of the Year in the coming weeks. So thank you so much for joining us this morning on our live online broadcast. Did I do it properly, Dave? Is that it?
I think, yeah. Other than, all right, we've got to say one more time since we're not doing the nomination. Got to thank our sponsors again, who sponsored because without them we couldn't give these teachers the $750 each month or be able to do this program. But a big thanks to Night Furniture and Mattress, Pediatric Dentistry of Sherman, and Parkway Buick GMC, and hopefully we'll get a chance to have each one of them on when we do our big Teacher of the Year reveal here in a couple of weeks, as you said.
Yep, that's it. It's going to be in a couple of weeks. We'll announce our Teacher of the Year. Thank you so much for joining us.